My Taropist is now in session. Hi, my Cancer people. It's me, Jess, also known as My Taropist, or the owner of My Taropist. Welcome to my channel. I'm so glad you're here. Thank you for joining me for this reading for the month of July 2021. I'm very excited. It is now our season as I'm recording this, and probably when you watch it, it will still be our season. What? We're amazing. If you haven't watched, I do have a birthday video just for my Cancer peeps. I'm going to do birthday videos for all the signs when it's your season. So Leo, you are up next. If you're watching this and you're a Leo, why? Maybe you have Cancer placements in your chart, in which case please know that this video is for everyone with Cancer placements in your chart. If you don't know what your chart is, listen, there is a link in the description box that will take you to a wonderful website called Cafe Astrology, where you can get your own free birth chart, and then you can know if you do have Cancer placements. If you're watching this though, you probably already know. Listen, friends, the only request I have of you is to please subscribe to my channel. I really, really, really need the subscribers. I'm a brand new channel, and so all the support, all the love you can give is so appreciated. Hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell so that you know every time I upload a new video, your phone goes ding, or whatever your phone does. I don't know what your phone does. Mine does something like ding to let you know, hey, my therapist has a new video. What? And you can watch it. And then we'll all be happy and friends. Okay. Thank you for that. Okay. Now, if you don't know, this is a My Taropist session. We are going to take a look at your mental energy. We're going to take a look at your interpersonal relationships. We're going to take a look at what's bothering or distressing you. And we're going to take a look at your emotional energy. So it's just a quick overall energy check. It's inspired by dialectical behavioral therapy. So when I do a full version of this, that's a personal reading, I also clarify all of that with dialectical behavioral therapy skills cards so that you can have some practical tools to help you regulate your emotions, practice mindfulness, basically essentially just balance your energies in all those areas, right? Get some interpersonal skills. It's great. You can learn how to book by also the link in the description, okay? And remember, this is a general reading, friends. All of the messages won't resonate with everybody. So if it doesn't resonate with you, that's okay. It's just not your reading this time. You might want to look at your other placements. I find a lot of times I connect a lot with my moon signs readings, which is Sagittarius. I'm a Sagittarius moon. You also might want to look at your Venus. You might want to look at your rising, whatever, you know. Also, just note, if it didn't resonate with you this time, maybe come back around next month and see if there's a reading that's better suited for you, friend. And if not, maybe I'm just not your reader, and that's okay too. In which case, just share it with another Cancer friend, okay? All right, let's light your incense. We have the frankincense for y'all today. I had some new incense, this sandalwood, Tibetan sandalwood, red sandalwood, and it didn't fit in my incense thing, so unfortunately we won't be using it. I need to get a different kind of incense holder. All right. Please do me this quick favor, friends. Please look into my eyes on whatever device or screen you're watching this reading on. Take a deep breath with me. Okay. It is our season, and at the top of our season, I'm now going to split the deck in your direction before I just continue speaking. Okay. Thank you for that. You know, at the top of our season, I was feeling so much of this really positive, invigorating energy of like, yeah, we got this. We're moving ahead. Woo woo. And I feel like we are. The message I want to give to a lot of you guys is sometimes to remember this, my people, my tribe, the people that I'm trying to connect with, right? And I'm sorry this is taking up a little bit of your reading time, but this is part of your reading. This is your pre-shuffle message, okay? If you're a personal client and I do a personal reading with you, I typically start out with a pre-shuffle or premeditation message. So this is yours. Okay, friends? So listen, I just want to encourage a lot of you, because I know that the people that I am trying to speak to, who I'm trying to build community with, are people who are on what I call the healing journey, right? And the healing journey is a journey, friends. It's not really a destination. It's a journey that we are all on, personally and individually, and as well as collectively, right? Because the truth of the matter is, in this life, the best thing that you can do for anybody else in your life, if you really love them, is to work on your own healing. And the best thing that you can do for yourself is work on your own healing, right? And it's hard to truly know how to love others when you're not really healed. I'm not going to go all into what the healing journey is for me, but what I do want to tell you, friends, is that it is non-linear, okay? And so in the season, if you were feeling initially really exuberant and really excited and had this fire, about what you were embarking on, this new cycle, because a lot of us are starting these new cycles and new journeys in our lives, right? A lot of us have entered new stages in our lives. A lot of us are going through a lot of changes in different areas and aspects of our lives, friends. And sometimes we get a little bit discouraged, a little bit disheartened if we feel like we have fallen back or taken steps backward on that journey. And what I want to encourage you in is that sometimes a setback or a step back is really not that. It's really you also still on that non-linear healing journey, which looks like all kinds of like this and that and whatever, it's messy. It's not pretty sometimes. And sometimes when you are healing, you might run into a part of yourself that you're not familiar with, that you're becoming acquainted with or reacquainted with, if you will. Sometimes what happens is that in that healing process, you release a lot of things, emotions, and feelings that were really pent up inside because you had not yet had the courage to face them or embrace them or express them or expose them, to yourself or to others. And sometimes that's not pretty, but that doesn't mean that you're not still healing. It doesn't mean that you haven't made progress. It doesn't mean that you are not still evolving into this miraculous, beautiful human being that you were created and designed to be. You are still there, friend. You are still on that journey, and you are still healing, and you are making progress. You are pushing forward. It's just that sometimes this journey is a little challenging and a little heavy and a little messy, and that's okay. Okay, you're doing great. So, on the bottom of the deck, we had the 10 of Cups, you guys. 10 of Cups. That's beautiful. Yeah, and the Chariot. See, a lot of us, and the 4 of Swords right after the Chariot. What did I literally just say? Okay, listen. A lot of us have gone within, Hermit card, to the 4 of Swords to do some inner healing. Okay, and as we are emerging from that healing space, we are moving forward. The Chariot, here's your card, you guys. Quickly moving forward toward victory, toward your 10 of Cups, toward full emotional fulfillment. This is also, I feel like, you embracing all of the plethora of emotions. There goes Mr. Bojangles, because he is feeling himself and wants to be on camera right now. Hi, Bo. Okay. This is you also, I feel like, coming to terms with the spectrum of emotions and feelings that exist within you, friends, right? And realizing and recognizing that they are all valid, they are all good. There's no such thing as negative emotions, and feeling the wholeness and completeness of the totality of who you are as a human being. Okay? But this is also, I feel, for a lot of us, moving toward that emotional fulfillment after a time of healing and pulling away and doing that inner work, right? I think a lot of us were wrestling with a lot of internal demons. The Moon and the 5 of Wands are doing a lot of wrestling within ourselves, right? Trying to get that balance, putting a lot of work into trying to get that balance. And I feel like we're coming to this place where we are getting that, okay? What is going on in the mental energy of my Cancerian friends? What is going on, Bo? I swear You can't keep doing that, my friend. No. Bo. What is going on in the mental energy? Okay, there we go. Okay. Yeah. This is exactly it. Okay. Okay, I think he's done now. I think he's done for the time being. Okay. So what you got in your mental energy, my friends, is the Devil and the Six of Swords. Yes, friends. So, and literally the way this came out is the Devil is in one position, right? And then Bo. Friend, you can't stay there, my friend. Okay. I don't know where you're trying to go, but this is not the place. This is not the place. Okay? Okay? Bo? No. Literally, no, friends. Right in front of the... Lay down. Lay down. If you lay down, we're good. Bo, just say hi to the people. Bo says hi, y'all. Okay? Listen, if you found me because of my shorts with my cat doing tarot, he apparently wants to do your reading tonight, you guys. I'm sorry about that. Or whenever you're watching this, maybe in the morning. But right now, for now, it's nighttime. Okay, this is the way this came out, okay? So literally, a lot of us are moving away from toxicity, mental toxicity, right? Things that we felt were really, where we were mentally bound, okay? Because the Six of Swords followed the Devil. So this is you moving away from that energy, okay? You are moving away from whatever is bothering you and distressing you in your mind. A lot of you are wrestling with inner demons. A lot of you have been probably, I feel like, clouded in your judgment with regard to making certain decisions. Perhaps maybe about should you stay or should you go. Yeah, judgment, exactly as I said that. So Judgment card, and then the Three of Cups and the Ace of Cups behind the Judgment, the Fool. I think, and Two of Swords behind that. So I think a lot of you might have been wrestling about making a particular decision, okay, Two of Swords to the Fool, to the Ace of Cups, wanting to follow your heart in a particular direction towards something new. For some of you, this could be love. It could be a love opportunity. But in general, I just think it's a general sense of wanting to follow your heart, wanting to follow your bliss. There was something new that was percolating for you, perhaps, that looked like a wish fulfillment or looked like an emotionally fulfilling for you, a new opportunity. Could have been in love or just anything, because underneath it, that is the Ten of Pentacles and the Star. So it could have been related to career or work or finances, right? It could have also been related to love. Again, I think there was a painful ending for some of you. This definitely could be relationship related. Ten of Swords to the Eight of Cups, right? That you had to walk away from or had to leave something behind. Like you might have felt stabbed in the back or betrayed, perhaps by somebody that you might have been very passionate about at one point, right? I'm seeing a Knight of Wands energy to the Nine of Wands that left you wounded and betrayed. For some of you, this was maybe a friends with benefits or someone that was kind of in and out of your life and not offering you that stability that you really wanted. Yeah. And I feel like you had to make a decision to walk away from that, or they did, and you're healing, right? And this doesn't have to be that. If it's something else, it could be work related again, or something to that effect, right? And I feel like you've done a lot of healing, and you know what your wish fulfillment is now. You know that you really want the stability. You don't want the unstable thing. It could have been a lifestyle change for some of you, okay? You could have been having a lifestyle that was maybe a little bit nomadic or in and out, or like just was lacking a sense of stability. And you realize you had to put an end to that, because when you were really honest with yourself and you started to do that healing, you realize that your heart's desire was leading you, your heart was leading you in a different direction, in a new direction. And what you had invested in the past was no longer fulfilling and rewarding to you. So you found yourself at a crossroads, and I feel like you had to make a judgment call to follow your happiness. Three of Cups, okay? You had to make a judgment call to decide, I'm going to follow my bliss. I'm going to follow where my heart is leading me in this moment. And it's brand new, right? It's brand new. And I understand that's a little scary, but something inside of you, I feel like, is telling you that this is a lot more safe of an option or more stable of an option in the long term. It's going to lead you more toward where your goals are now. Some of you have maybe had to refocus your goals or where you feel like you were headed in your life. You know what I mean? You might have kind of thought, you know what I'm saying? It's a switch up of like, well, I thought I was going in this direction. I thought this is where my heart was leading me. But now I realize in this moment, it's leading me in a new direction. And I need to release what is no longer serving me. I need to let go of something that I feel like had kind of already ended. And it may have just ended in your mental space, you know what I'm saying, rather than in the 3D. It might have already ended in a spiritual sense in the 5D, or in your mind. You had already kind of come to this conclusion of like this, you know, this is over, Ten of Swords, you know, and you kind of already knew and had started to walk away, Eight of Cups. But there was something I feel like was pulling you back. But now I feel like you realize, like, in fact, you are free. You're no longer tied and bound mentally. You know you're free, Six of Swords. For some of you, this might have been you actually having some mental health concerns or issues, maybe some issues with, because of the energy here, you know, anxiety or worries or stresses, especially when it came to making certain decisions and about these new things coming into your life, these new changes and new opportunities or new people, maybe new friends with this Three of Cups, you know, or new, you know, honestly, with these animals, like maybe new pets or new, you know what I mean? Or it could also just be with like going out into the world and what is the word I'm looking for? Reuniting, thank you, with people in your life, okay? And that may have been giving you a bit of stress and anxiety as well. But either way, friends, I feel like you're leaving behind some toxicity in your life. You're making the decision to move forward. And I feel like you're not alone in this. It looks like you have a friend in this boat with you, Six of Swords, okay? So whoever that companion is for you as you're moving forward away from what was toxic and realizing that you are free, okay? And you don't have to go down with the ship. You're free, okay? So a lot of you are definitely starting to realize your freedom. And for some of you, I feel like this also could have been you feeling like you were taking that step backward, but then knowing like, oh no, actually, I'm not. I'm free. I'm taking steps forward. I should have said this is new. Okay, what is going on in my Cancerians' interpersonal relationships? What is going on? Whoa, that came flying out. Okay, well, that's all right, y'all. A lot of us are solo right now. Cancers, Hermit card, okay. A lot of us are just doing us right now in this season, being single and going within, and really I feel like doing a lot of this inner work. Here's that Five of Wands and the Moon card, Four of Wands underneath that. So I think a lot of us are just trying to get the stability back. We're investing in ourselves. For some of you, you could have experienced a heartbreak maybe with regard to a higher level of commitment, or with a Taurus, the Hierophant card is here. Okay, some of you might, with the Three of Swords here, might have experienced a heartbreak, Magician, and the Tower. You might have gotten some information that ended something. Yeah, definitely information that ended something. Page of Swords, Four of Cups. You know, you might have really given your heart to somebody that you're very passionate about. King of Wands, Queen of Wands, maybe it was a fire sign, Aries, Sagittarius, Leo. It doesn't have to be. But either way, there was definitely an ending, like a wake-up call for you, friends. I feel like you might have been in a third-party situation, again, maybe with a Taurus, with this earth energy here, or it could have been, again, Aries, Sagittarius, Leo. There's also strong, or Pisces. We have Pisces here too. Very strong, though, fire energy and very strong earth energy, okay? And I feel like right now you're kind of making this decision. You're a little bit hesitant, I feel like, to, some of you might even be questioning, to be honest with you, whether or not it's worth the investment in like a higher level of commitment, like a marriage. Some of you might be questioning your values with regard to marriage and commitment, and if that is something that you really want in your life right now, honestly, with this energy. Some of you might really be kind of like, I'm taking a break from any sort of relationship, and really trying to question, is marriage or the traditional sort of marriage union higher level of commitment something that I personally want to invest in? Is it something that I really want for myself? And some of you, like, as my cat licks his, like, bathes himself in front of you all, he's being all kinds of rude, and I'm sorry. I need a drink. This is sparkling water this time, guys. Mineral water. I think it's lemon ginger or something. Okay. So yeah, I definitely feel like a lot of you are doing a lot of inner work to try to heal and to figure out what it is that you really want out of a relationship, what you really want going forward. Because you've definitely been hurt and you've definitely been wounded. You've definitely probably been cheated on by the looks of it, or just had someone not reciprocate. This is all kinds of crazy, you guys. I'm sorry about my cat. Yeah. Someone who just, like, you really, I feel like, were quite passionate about, and you saw potential here for something, like a soulmate sort of connection, but this person left you out in the cold, and I feel like it might have been to follow, like, they might have been in another commitment, or they might have been with somebody else, okay? Do you know what I'm saying? And I think you found this out. There's definitely multiple couples going on here. So this could have been just you in different situations and different relationships, and this has brought you to the sort of come to Jesus moment of, like, is commitment for me? Is marriage for me? Is a higher level of commitment? Is, you know what I'm saying? What do I really want? What do I really want? But I feel like you're also in this place of, like, I feel like these endings keep happening for me. Why? Trying to figure out the whys and doing this deep inner work. Why am I single? Why am I alone? Why am I not getting the reciprocation that I'm looking for? Hey. Ugh. It's the night of the cats, you guys. I mean, these cats are just really all kinds of ridiculous tonight. Bo, please move. Please, buddy. Honestly, friend, I love you so much. So yeah, right now I think we're single and doing some inner work, friends. That's what's going on here. Really trying to go within and get some wisdom within to figure out, to really deal with some of these wounds that we have. Feeling like some of you may feel like you're always kind of in competition with somebody else when it comes to love, okay? Maybe you're put in third-party situations frequently, or, you know, you're the option where somebody else is the prize, or the, you know, the one that gets the commitment, that sort of a thing. You know what I'm saying with this Five of Wands energy and some of the other energies I'm seeing. And so I feel like, again, it's doing that inner work to feel like, to realize kind of what do I really want, you know, when it comes to relationship, higher level of commitment, okay? Am I more traditional or am I not so traditional, you know? What do I really want here? Or am I happy just being single? Okay, what is going on in the, what's bothering or distressing my Cancers? Yeah. Okay, so some of you are definitely still dealing with a heartbreak here. Three of Swords came out here, which we were saying before with regard to the interpersonal relationships. So some of you, I feel like, might not be over whatever situation you were just recently in that ended. That may have put you in a third-party situation. It doesn't have to be that. It broke your heart. I mean, you literally felt stabbed in the back and heartbroken here. And so I think, you know, a lot of you, there we go, I hope you guys can see this, are still healing from that, okay? Yeah, Magician in the Tower. Yeah, I feel like some of you might have been tricked and backstabbed and something ended. You know? Something ended that feels like it might have been fairly new. Let's see. Please clarify this Three of Swords as what's bothering or distressing my Cancers. Those wanted to come out. Yeah. Temperance, Three of Pentacles, Three of Swords. You guys are still healing. This definitely looks like a third-party situation. And you're definitely still giving yourself the time to heal here. Yeah, and strength and trying to gather your strength. Strength card on the bottom of the deck. Five of Swords. The Lovers. Yeah, I feel like you really had hope. Yeah, you really were in a situation, friends, that I feel like you were really hopeful about. For some of you, this could be with regard to a mother or family situation, because we also have Six of Cups, Queen of Pentacles. So it could be like still healing with a mother situation here, a mother wound of sorts, or maybe an argument or a fight that you might have had with your mom. For some of you, this isn't for everybody, or a family member who might be like a mother type of figure. But for a lot of you, and I think majority of you, this is a situation where you really thought that you had found the one. You really thought that you had met your partner, your person, whatever, what have you, you know. And I feel like this person might have been a friend of the family with the Six of Cups here. You might have met them through family or in childhood, or you might have known them through childhood, or they knew someone that you knew through childhood, or something to that effect. You know what I'm saying? Either way, I feel like the energy that you guys had, it was like a very comforting, nurturing sort of a feeling that you had with this person. Either you felt nurturing or toward them. You may have given to them monetarily with some of this energy here. But either way, this was like definitely a situation where you saw potentially a future with this person. You saw them as maybe being the one. But I feel like there was a lot of strife. There was a lot of mental conflict within this connection, Five of Swords, okay, where you guys maybe just couldn't get on the same page or see eye to eye or something like that. There also could have been outside influences who are maybe influencing your person, like talking to them, being like, blah, blah, like, dump that bitch or dump that dude, like, you know what I mean, or whatever. Sorry, guys. You know what I'm saying? Or talking shit behind your back, kind of an issue or situation here, or just too many hens in the hen house, Bo, for real. Too many roosters, too many roosters competing here. You can't have so much competition when it comes to love. It doesn't work out, or too many opinions. That's why I think it's better to kind of keep your stuff on the low, But either way, friends, I feel like you're still healing from this. You're getting your strength back slowly but surely. You're rebuilding yourself right now from this situation. You are working toward rebuilding. You are actively working on your healing, and that's a beautiful thing. And again, you might be pulled away to do that, okay? I feel like for a lot of you, this is like emotional healing, but also mentally trying to heal as well. And I feel like you are finally at this place, though, with this Three of Pentacles energy where you're starting to rebuild yourself. In a practical sense, you might be focusing more on work in order to kind of like allow your mind and your emotions to kind of settle, you know what I'm saying? Or temper, right? This temperance could be related to Sagittarius. We saw that fire energy. We also have Virgo here. You could be dealing with, or also a Leo. Or an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Doesn't have to be any of those. But I'm just saying that I feel like you're now starting to rebuild, which is good. But you definitely are still feeling, you know what I mean? Healing is non-linear. If you're still feeling a certain kind of way, or still feeling a bit heartbroken, or not fully healed, or still thinking about that heartbreak or that person or whatever who hurt you, or people, if there are multiple people involved, it's okay to go there, because eventually, do you know what I'm saying, friends? Like eventually, because you're still making progress. Do you know what I'm saying? It's okay to mentally have thoughts of that about what happened. That doesn't mean that you're not healed because you still think about it, or because you still think about certain people that hurt you. It doesn't mean that you're not still making progress on your healing journey. Okay, that's what I want to tell you. Okay, we may run out of time on this recording. Because so much interference with the cats and such a long, whoa, that card wanted to flip out. King of Cups in reverse. Yeah, some of you are still just getting your emotional stability back, you guys, and that's okay. Some of you might be feeling a bit emotionally drained right now, but you're getting that strength back. Let's stop this. I'm going to seamlessly start, and we're going to get to your emotional energy, and then we'll close this out with maybe some advice for you guys going forward for the rest of this month, okay? Hold on. Okay, and we're back. That was like no time. Nothing happened. Nothing to see here, folks. Just a little stoppage and startage. Okay. Yeah, that's the lemon ginger. Okay. So let's see. What is going on in the emotional energy for my Cancer people? What is going on in the emotional energy? All right. Oh, well, look at that. the King of Cups again. It was meant to be. It was meant to be, friends. And now it's right side up. So exactly that. And then the Strength card's still there on the bottom of the deck. So this is definitely, you guys are getting your emotional strength and stability back, okay? The King of Cups is the most emotionally stable sign in the tarot, right? Or sign card in the tarot. Person, court card, okay? There are 16 court cards in the tarot. Thank you very much. King of Cups is one of them, and he just happens to be the most emotionally stable of all of them. Thank you, friends. I'm here all night. No, I'm going to sleep at some point, but so yeah. So exactly that. Yeah, you're getting your emotional stability back, friends, and that's a good thing. You know, your emotional intelligence, I feel like, has improved from the situation. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger, right? But more than that, I think because you guys are doing the work, and that is what I see. I see people that have decided, listen, the tower has fallen. I made peace with it now. I was trying to stay in something that was not emotionally rewarding and fulfilling to me, whatever that fulfilling to me, whatever that is for you, friend, okay? Whether it be work, relationship, home, whatever. Some of you moving, whatever mindset. Okay, for a lot of you, it was definitely that. So whatever it was, okay, friend, you had a wake up call. You had an epiphany, and you realized this isn't serving me any longer. So I need to move away from this energy. I need to stop feeling like I am trapped and bound to what is draining me, quite frankly, what is keeping me enslaved, quite frankly, you know, to a mindset or an addiction or a relationship or a person or people that I was trying. For some of you, I think this was like you trying to please people that were not, who didn't really necessarily reciprocate or didn't have your best interest in mind, right? They had other things going on, not you. I'm sorry, but you know, and it's like you're realizing I don't need to be in this state of conflict with myself or with anybody else. Okay? I'm going to pull away. I'm going away from this energy. I'm going to go within, and I'm going to really do the work on myself. I'm going to figure out what I'm wrestling with internally and bring that to light and work on things that are grounded and practical and stable in my life. So, for example, for some of you, you know, you might have been going through a heartbreak. You know, you might have recently gone through a breakup of some kind, whether it's from an official relationship or a situationship or what have you, right? Or just you had feelings for somebody and it wasn't reciprocated or whatever it was. Your heart was broken in the situation. You're healing. And so you're refocusing your energy as you're healing on things that are more practical and stable. Three of Pentacles, you know, maybe on your work, maybe building a career, job, or maybe you're studying, and the Hierophant did come out at one point, right? So maybe you're working on going back to school or whatever it is, friend, right? Or just your home life or something more grounded and practical around you. If you're a parent, maybe you're focusing on your children right now in this season, or your pets, you know, or a pet, you know. Because I feel like you have a friend in this. There's somebody that's with you, even whether that be your inner guide, you know, your inner self, or, you know, God or spirit that's like, you know, that's got your back here and that is leading and guiding you toward calmer, clearer waters, friends, because that is where you all are headed. You are definitely in a place that is much more grounded and stable than you may even realize, because I feel like you're just freshly out of this sort of, I hate to say it, it's such a cliche word, right? Toxic energy. But I think some of you are just kind of freshly out of that and are really starting to rebuild in this season. So the month of July, friends, it looks like a lot of that rebuilding work and you going within, and that may mean pulling away or maybe leaving situations behind that, you know, you're still thinking of from time to time. You're still, you know, it saddens you. It bothers you. When Cancers invest in something, listen, they really put their whole heart and soul into it, or into a person. They really invest emotionally on a level that I don't often see, you know, with other signs. And it's not easy when a Cancer makes a decision to walk away from something. trust me, it's for good reason, because it's not an easy decision. And even after they've made that decision, trust me, sometimes it is hard. I know, like, people like to say, oh, cancers go cold. And they can, but trust me when I say, they're still thinking about you. They're still thinking about that. It's not totally out of their energetic field completely. You know, we get very nostalgic. And I see that for you guys. There's some nostalgia happening here. Because especially when you really had your sight set on something and you thought this was the thing, this is the one, this is whatever, the deal, this was the dream. And then, you know, when you had to let it go. So, friend, I know you thought this was your wish fulfillment, but trust me when I say I saw a really amazing new coming for you that's going to be so much better and more stable, I feel like, than what you've experienced in the past. So, what's the predictive outcome for the month of July for my Cancers? What's the good stuff that they can expect? Let's do that. What is the predictive outcome for my Cancers for the month of July? Some of you may already have your sights set. If this is relationship related, some of you may already have your sights set on somebody. Oh, and just as I said that, Page of Wands came out for you all. And right underneath him, checky, Two of Cups. Sorry for the ring light, I believe, is casting a bit of a glare on these cards. And this is why I didn't want to use these cards for these readings. But oh well. Okay. Oh, friends. And underneath that, we got the Knight of Cups, the King of Pentacles. This is under the Strength. So this is, like, literally, this is where your energy ended. Yep, exactly where the energy ended on this Five of Swords, right? This is in the Strength card. This was you getting your emotional strength back, right? And then right after that, here's the new energy coming in for what's predictive. Knight of Cups to the King of Pentacles. This is somebody solid and stable who's offering you real true love here, right? To the Ace of Swords, to the Queen of Wands, is someone who's very attracted to you. And I feel like this is new. This is going to communicate. And you're going to take a look at this new offer, new communication coming in, being like, should I, dare I? Because I feel like this is you finally getting your mojo back and really feeling yourself again and looking good and feeling good. And it's not being noticed. It is being noticed by, I feel like, the right ones, or one. For some of you, this is a job offer, but for a lot of you, I feel like this is new love coming in, and I wouldn't say it if I didn't really see that, and that's what it looks like, new love. Page of Wands, Two of Cups, someone who wants to communicate to you that they also see you as a soulmate. This is an equal, balanced love, Two of Cups, right? This is reciprocal love. This is reciprocal feelings anyways. I shouldn't, maybe it feels a little premature for love. Let's not go too cray-cray, okay? This is an attraction and expression of feelings or attraction or both, right? Brand new coming in. This could also be you feeling inspired, newly inspired, as you are getting your emotional balance back, maybe toward a new creative project or new creative endeavor. This energy is that also for me. So it's not love for everybody, but it could be that. It could also be a creative project, something that is going to, again, for those of you who related to this on like a work way, right? For a lot of you, this is you leaving behind maybe some other job or career or whatever, and you're finally now getting an offer coming in from somebody that is not only going to be financially fulfilling to you, but emotionally fulfilling and rewarding as well. And I think when this communication comes in, it's going to really light your fire. You know what I'm saying? Okay? So either way, friends, you're getting your emotional balance back. You're getting your stability back. You are progressively moving forward in your healing journey. You are focusing on building a firm foundation, solid foundation for yourself. I think a lot of you are refocusing that energy as you're going within on things that are practical, that maybe you feel like you have more control over, more stability. They offer more stability, so that for you, that could be, again, home, maybe decorating your place or moving to a new place or getting a new place, you know what I mean? Or, you know, like I said, did I say redecorating? Yeah. For some of you, that's like, again, focusing on your family, on your kids, or pets. Like I said, I don't know why I'm feeling strong pet energy, but I'm seeing it's because all these animals are in this deck. That's why I think. And like all the people on here seem to have an animal. You know what I'm saying? Okay, and then for some of you, that's like working on business, career, finances, getting your financial stability back together. Whatever that is, you're doing you. You're working on yourself, and it's paying off because you're ending this as the Queen of Wands with a Page of Wands and a freaking Two of Cups. So you're doing okay, friends, and it's gonna be you're ending this month on a very, very positive note. If you do have some love offers come in, please let me know, and let me know in the comments how you found that person. I'm very curious how people are meeting these days. All right, friends, thank you so much for watching this reading. Again, don't forget to subscribe to this channel. I got more goodies coming your way. All right, I'm sending you so much love. Cheers to you all, and by all means, please book a session with a real therapist.